Okay, I'm live on the news stream. So let's see. I'm checking my controls here. I took the mic off from this that I had, so I thought it was gonna be okay. So I guess this was controlling my voice or my live stream. So if it's not working, let me know. At least somebody come in and let me know if I'm still muted. If not, I have to restart my computer. I'm not gonna do anything and say anything until I do it. So okay, so it looks like my volume is working. So it should be pretty good. I see the volume going up as I talk. I'm um putting the laptop close to me. So if I have to speak up, it's cool. No worries. But maybe everyone is getting tired, so it's all good. That's what's going on. Okay, so either way, it's gonna be what I'm trying to say is that I'm sorry that that happened to you, Tommy Rogers, because I respect you very much. So what was his name? Awakening Soldiers or Soldier? He was trashing you on David Banner's channel. That was disgusting, you know. And it's just I wondered why that was going on, and I was getting angry, and Jax finally timed him out for 3 times, right? And so, um, yeah, it's crazy. I would just like to know if my volume is okay now, because my girlfriend's gonna possibly join soon. Thank you. Thank you for liking. Whoever that was, thank you for liking. I'm just testing out my volume, so because apparently my last volume was not good, so had to go repost my live. So just want to make sure it's working. If it's not, then I'll just reboot my laptop and see if that's what the problem is. So I guess I just want someone to say yes or no, like if my live is okay or my voice, or you can hear my voice in some way. Happy Giorgio, can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? Okay, great. Okay, so my live stream is back up with voice. So yeah, I had to take this stupid mic mic off. So I guess it was I was when David Banner was out, uh when he was online, I put put this on so I can hear him through the mic. or my earbuds. Hey, Happy Georgia, how are you, brother? Are you okay? Everything good in your life? Are you alive and feeling well? I guess health wise. Yeah, David. The thing about David Banner is that he's just trying to survive right now. You know, um, at some point, this is hard to talk about, right? Um, we all will die at some point, right? Here, let's see. I have to clear my screen for a little bit. It's kind of disturbing. Um, he's just trying to survive. So he has to take chemo now. He has cancer, and um, and he feels better with it. And who wants to take that kind of treatment, right? Because it can damage your body, right? But if he feels better, that's a good thing. We all love David Banner, and he's cool. He's cool. He's loved. He's a great person. And so it's good. Always good to see him live, right? Yeah. Who wants to take chemo, right? Who would? Nobody would, right? It's but what he's going through, he had to make a decision, yes or no. Do I want to go through this pain of cancer, or do I want to live and survive? So he decided to cross that path, right? To cross that path of going through through chemo. That's hard, man. I've never, you know, Happy Georgia. I want to tell you something, and maybe you don't know, and yeah, in my last live stream, um, I talked about having cancerous things in my body. I had two tumors that were in my intestines, and but they were malignant, and it was crazy because I was throwing up and I was going through diarrhea. Eventually, I was getting dizzy and I felt like I was dying. It's the worst feeling in the world. Um, and I eventually went to the emergency room and I got surgery to take those cancerous tumors out. And um, yeah, so I've been through the same. Well, I mean, he's going through something worse, right? But it was Dr. E. Hey, great to see you, brother. Love you, brother. Always great to see you. Yeah, so it's sort of kind of similar of what David Banner's going through, but what he's going through is worse, right? And um yeah, so it's just crazy, man, So I'm glad he chose a path. I don't know. I mean, I'm glad he chose a path to survive because he values his own life, right? He has a lot of truth to be told, and so we all love his channel. We all love David Banner's channel, and you know, and everything that he says, and he is an inspiration to all of us. Right? Zeus Scott, hey brother, love you so much. Um, yeah, Zeus Scott is a great guy, great person. So welcome. Yeah, my girlfriend. I just talked to my girlfriend a little bit earlier. She said she might come in. If not, I'll just talk to her on the phone. So yeah, Doctor E, I hope all is well with you and everyone else. For me, I'm sort of in between, right? Because I'm gonna go on this journey with traveling through living through a tent, um, and walking and rebuilding my strength and everything. Um, I did get offered a job on Monday, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it because it is close to where I live. Um, and as I've said in the past in my live streams, and what I'm saying now is I'm really trying to live off grid or get out of this government currency. Um, so it's yeah. So, but like I've said, I have a tent. I know how to. I've learned how to put it up and everything, so I can always switch one way or I want to go through the path of getting off grid. Um, but the thing that wants to bring me close back to staying on grid for at least maybe 25 or 30% is because I want to make sure I have contact with my girlfriend on my phone, right? You can see my phone is says it's too bright 407, right? And she lives in a different state, but I just was really disturbed with when Awakening Soldier was attacking Tommy Rogers so bad because Tommy Rogers to me is very sincere and very honest. And I'll repeat this again and again and again. We all go through our own journey. We don't have to agree with every single thing that we go through. That's why I always say it's our own journey. But like right now, we're all in my live stream, and we were all in David Banner's live stream. Our journeys eventually connect, right? We connect, and we can discuss whatever we've gone through, and in some way, one thing or another, we connect, and that's a great thing about truth, is the way I put it. So let's see. Okay, factory. Okay, good for you. To yeah, I'm saying hi. Learn how to build a survival shelter, Ricardo, in case the tent fails or some other unfortunate event happens. Right. As you know, Doctor Evils or maybe other people in the chat don't know. I bought an axe. Okay, so I've chopped wood before. Um, and I've seen different videos about how to build something through wood, natural wood, right? And then so I can do it that way, and I have a fishing pole, so yeah, so definitely gonna live off fish, natural things that live in the pond or water. you know, and just to make sure they're cleaned up, I might scrape the scales off. If not, I'll just, I hate to say this, I'll chop the head off and then uh, cut through the gut, clean it out, and then I'll have a firewood going, and then uh, and go through it that way. Foxholes, I don't, I think I've seen I think I've seen a fox here before, but you know, foxes are kind of dangerous though because, but they don't really. Uh, if they, animals like let's say animals, just say let's talk about animals in general. If they smell blood, let's say they smell fish, they're gonna flock to it. They're gonna go into it and say, "Oh, I got some free food," right? And like foxes and other animals have fangs, right? Like I have small fangs, right? I'm showing my teeth. Uh, like, nah, I don't even see. I don't even really have fangs, so it's just I have straight teeth, right, along the line of my teeth. So, the two tools that I have, two of the greatest tools that I have, is building a fire, right? That's one. Uh, Maybe I could build two fires, right? Or three small ones, and I'll put rocks around it so it doesn't create a big fire, right? And then when it gets warmer, it'll destroy fleas or people coming trying to attack me. I do have an axe, but I don't want to use it for that. That'll get ugly, right? I will buy a folding knife when I go traveling, in the woods or wherever I feel like going, and that's two of the good tools that I will use to survive. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy, I think, for me. But if I die, I die. You know, one thing I have to tell all of you again, if you haven't heard it from me, I'm not scared of dying. I'm not scared of dying. That's why I'm willing to do this, right? And I've already taught myself a lot of, not me, but other people have taught me how to do this. And I'm going to have a good memory of how to fish, how to post my tent, and find a safe place, hopefully near a pond. I don't own a gun. I don't like guns. So I'm definitely going to try, always going to survive through the wilderness. Um, Again, I did get a job offer nearby. Um, so, you know, like I have a cell phone, right? You know, and this is because my girlfriend always wants to stay in contact with me. We both love each other, and then my laptop, which is right here, I'm holding it up and down. Um, so I want to be able to go live with all of you, my truther friends. So it's gonna be like maybe a 5 or 6 month journey to grid. So completely off grid. And once I do it and build enough money for it, I'm out. I'm gone. So let's see what. Let me read what people are saying about. I moved. I never thought it had it. So yeah, I learned how to build a survival shelter. Ricardo Happy Giorgio says that in case the tent falls. Okay, yeah, I saw that earlier. Thank you, sir. Dig in a foxhole. Yeah, I found a 8-12 foot 1.10 planks in garbage today with 20-4 foot 2.2 times 2. Okay, all right. Um, yeah, when you're in survival mode, garbage people throw out garbage that might be good. I've never actually done it, but if I have to go to that point, I will. Right. So it's um yeah, I don't have a shovel either. I can't carry that when I'm backpacking. So um I just um see I can use my axe or um a knife. Um I just don't want to carry, here's the thing. I really don't want to carry that much weight on me when I go travel. So it's going to be, it might hurt me, right? So one thing you have to understand is I'm 50 years old. So I have to make sure that my health is okay and I don't want to over exhaust myself, right? I'm going to build my energy as I go. Um, I can't do that. I can't carry that. I'm sorry, Happy Georgia. I can't carry any more weight on me. So yeah, I can't do that. Um, one thing I've learned that other people have told me was build a camp, right? Where it's somewhere where you can come back to where with whatever you're doing, and that's a really good thing because then um, um, I can make sure, I'll take some of my belongings with me so people don't steal it if people are like that, because there's a lot of people like that, or there can be. Yeah. Here I'm gonna show. Okay, here, listen to me. Happy Georgia. Listen, you can see my. I'm gonna leave most of, if not all of that in my closet there when I leave. Okay. So I'm gonna show you something. Um, okay. First of all, I'm gonna show you this. So it feels like it weighs about 25, 30 pounds, something like that. And I'm holding it with my weaker hand, my left hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it here so I can open it up. I'm gonna show you something. This one. So bear with me while I open this, and then finding the zipper for this. Oh, there it is. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, there it is. I feel it. Just bear with me. I'm gonna bring it out right. Squeeze it out right now. Oh, that's the wrong pocket here. Hold on, take stamp. See, that's the thing. Like when I'm in my journey, I have my own time to figure this out. See, here, look. I guess I'll have to take this out. No, use both hands. This is my tent that's in here. So I learned how to squeeze it down and put it in here. But okay, so I have. Oh, this is what I want to show you. Mm. Okay, so whew, that was a lot of work. So this is the X that I bought. I'm gonna take the bubble wrap off. Okay, so it has a little rubber thing against it to protect yourself. You can take it off real easy. See the sharp end on it. And this is basically just for cutting wood to build my fire. So, ooh, shoot, I don't want to cut myself. Yeah, it feels really sharp. I haven't used it yet, so, but I will eventually when I build a fire on my camp. I'm gonna keep this on here for more the bubble wrap to keep it protected. So that's gonna be a good thing. Anyway, just trying to tell you guys, everyone, where I'm coming from. So it doesn't look like my girlfriend's gonna join, so it's fine. So what other people are saying? Another channel on. Oh, Happy Giorgio, yeah. You always send me good channels, and I sub to. I think it was Les Stroud that you sent me, and I'm not sure what country he's from, but I think he was in um, survival, whatever the channel is called, but he does in his own survival mode, right? Thing he teaches, and you're Canada, okay, yeah. He sounds like American, right, to me in his accent, just like me. I am an American, so I live here. Um, uh, but Canadians actually can have a different accent because there's French, there's Europeans that come in like England, German, even Germans come in, go in there. Um, yeah, Zuzka, yeah, I know. I know how to set trap animals or traps because um, all you have to do is put like a bait into, like if you want to catch a squirrel, right? And you use twigs from trees from a branch. You cut them to a certain length, and then it makes it look like natural, right? And then you put a string that's camouflaged, like green or something, or a different or brown. You can use brown too. And as you're waiting to catch to see, and you have to wait. You have to wait because it takes time, right? I've seen that. I've seen those streams before. and then when they finally see somebody go in and take the bait, like the nut or any kind of food that you're looking for, you pull the string and the twig comes out and they're trapped. Right? So I understand that concept. So that's going to be something maybe I will try. Happy Jojo says another man's trash is another man's treasure. Right. That's true. Um, I have a lot of clothes that I really don't really need. So I can possibly do a garage sale and sell a lot of it, and then which I could probably get at least over $100 or $200 US dollars, which I could do tomorrow or Sunday. Well, tomorrow's Sunday. And see what I get. So happy Georgia, I love you, brother. Thank you for all of your links. Tar paper, yeah. Um, what would tar paper be good for though? Because my tent already has a tarp, so I'm not sure what you're describing with that. One man's I can't get one of the folding shovel. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Live off land. You're gonna need tools and trap animals. Right. I understand that. Zeus got. He is one of the original survivalists. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't. I didn't know that until you sent me the link for it. So, I watched that video that you sent me, the link, and I was like, man, this guy's cool, man. This guy's amazing. He like he knows what he's doing, and that's amazing. Like he fishes, he knows how to use, uh, you know, natural wood, natural. He knows how to survive through nature, right? That was amazing. Thank you, Happy Georgia, for sending me that. That really, that's heartfelt for me because I will have to do that uh, at some point. For now, I have like basic tools, right, for me to survive basically. Um, and so, I used to fish when I was a kid. So, when I was a teenager, and it was really cool because I learned how to hook a hook into my fishing line on my fishing hook, and then I learned about different, you know, like I used to use spoons, and all that, and different things to baits to to catch fish, and I learned how to reel a line and all that, and but you don't have to reel the line that long. There's If you go to a pond, I remember you can go to a pond and there's bluegill, right? Bluegill, which is small fish. You catch one or two or three, depending on how hungry you are, and you can cook them that way, right? So yeah, I have a experience about that, so not completely new to me. So yeah. Yeah, Happy Jojo says knowledge is the best tool you can have in survival. Right. I know, I understand. That's why, like when I watched the video about how to, uh, pitch a tent, the many videos that I watched, I was like, man, this person knows what they're doing, and I would just watch it step by step to relearn it, and it was amazing. And so I had to do it over and over again. And I was like, wait, I did it wrong. And then once I figured out what she was saying, I had to pull everything out and then start over again. Uh and that's what I mean by relearning because I made mistakes and just start over. And I had to put take everything off, and then I had to start like I was a child, right? Like I was a kid again, and say, okay, she says flatten out all this, find your zipper door, put it like this, find the corners of the tent, and then flatten out. Once it's flattened out and you find it right, then connect your poles to go into the slots of the tent and just push them in, and then both of them at the same time, or both of one at a time, and then once you get both of them in, then you can lift one, put it through a slot in the bottom tent, and then put the pin in so it stays in there, right? Then I was like, damn, this woman knows what she's talking about, and that was cool. That was awesome. So I'm gonna learn that way. You guys are all making good comments. Happy lad, instinct, in, in stuff most campers and such take. Just a few basic things to live off offline for a week. That's all I'm trying to do. Happy Georgia is I'm just living off basic things off the land. That's it. You know, um, that's going back to basics about how we were basically born as human beings, or you know, uh, animals live that way, and we're human beings, but other animals know how to live off the land. Animals know that we don't live in a government system. They don't vote. They just know, hey, you know, they either, they're trying to survive. That's it. That's all they're doing. So it's kind of, that's all they're trying to do. And so that's all I'm going to try to do. I'm gonna go back to basics. And I'm sorry to myself that it took so long for me to actually realize it. So yeah. So anyway. Hmm. Yeah, I built firewood before, so it's not indifferent to me. What you have to do is you chop small branches out to start building the firewood, uh, as opposed to getting chopping. big wood or thicker wood, you have to start the fire that way. Then, if you find dry grass, then you can put it on top, start it that way. If you have some paper or something that's dry, anything dry, you can do it that way. Um, if it's true survival mode, you can take one piece of clothing that's dry, just wrap it around, and then start it that way. You know, if to sacrifice one of your piece of clothing, that's a small one, at least a small one, and that's true survival mode. I've done that. I haven't done that before, but I know about it. So yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. Featherwood too. Yeah, light wood is good. So you can chop up wood really, really thin and do it that way. And then what I would do is find rocks and put it around where I'm gonna build it, so that way it doesn't spread or to create a big fire. If I'm in a forest or a tree within trees, I would put some rocks around it so it doesn't spread. I would clear anything out around it if there's leaves or anything or other branches so it doesn't connect to the next thing, right? Uh yeah. I know I thought about that. Yes. Well, I came on this live stream just so you guys know because I wanted to defend Tommy Rogers for somebody who was attacking him. And Tommy Rogers is a good person. So, and the reason I say that is because he, like I always say, everyone has their own journey. So if you disagree with him, just understand, like, I don't see, like, one thing about Tommy Rogers, and we haven't verbally talked about it, but one thing I understand about him is when he comes into my live stream, he mentions different things, and which I don't understand, but I'm like, oh, I didn't know that, or I don't understand it, but I'm not gonna attack him over it. You know, that's disgusting for people to do that, and he was getting attacked by a awakening soldier. It was just like I couldn't understand it. Uh, and then my last live stream earlier today in the morning, um, people were talking about Bigfoot, and I was like, I've never seen Bigfoot, so I don't believe in it. But then people said I saw one or two, five or six, and I was like, well, I've never experienced it, so I can't really dispute it. So if you say you've seen it, then I don't see. The thing is, like, this is my journey. Your journey is different than mine, but one thing I've said is that, uh, yeah, I know Happy Georgia. I know Tommy is a great guy. That's why I love his channel, and I love the way he speaks and what he says, because he's been in this truther uh, experience for a long time, longer than I mean, As far as flat Earth, he's been in it longer than me. I've been a truther since I was a kid. As far as uh, disputing the history of America. So, but I love him. Yeah, absolutely. He's a brother to me. So yeah, Happy Georgia. I totally agree with you. Um, yeah, Banner, David Banner is a great guy, and I'm glad that he's feeling better. We all care about him. He's um, unfortunately he had to take the chemo, but he did it because the pain that he was feeling with his cancer and everything, he said either die right now with this pain or survive. And we all had at some point. I know I had to make that same choice, but not as deep as he did or he has. So we all love him. And we all love his truth and his passion to keep um, teaching people about the truth and keeping people in positive mode, or trying to keep people in a positivity mode. And that's what his channel is really all about. You know, he doesn't ever say anything mean to anybody. If we disagree about something, he tries you know, to calm people down and just keep people together. And that's the great quality of him. Is his positivity is great. So um, you have to enjoy that and respect them for that. 2014, good for you, brother. Good for you. Yeah, the first time I became a flat earther or true flat earther, it was 2016. So there's a lot of people ahead of me, right? Which is fine. That's why I always say I learn from other people. Like somebody asked me before in my live stream, and they said, uh, "Do you have your own thoughts?" I was like, "No, I don't have my own thoughts because I learned from other people, and I discern for myself if I am going to go down that path of someone else, or if I'm going to stay down my own path of what I've been taught." And along my life, I've changed my mind many times. So my thoughts are not my own. My thoughts are possibly from other people, or they are from other people, or some of my thoughts are from discerning for myself whether I want to go down this path or that path or whatever path. So it's good to discern for yourself about which path you think is right for you. So that's what I've done. Yeah, Zeus God says influencers, and yeah, everyone can be an influencer. I'm not trying to influence you or anyone. I always let everyone, chat whatever they want, because everyone here in my channel is a mod. So you guys can post things of whatever you feel like it's your journey, and we can all check it out, and we can all discern for ourselves. And if we don't believe in it, so to speak, it's fine. But the fact is, or the truth is, you are on your own journey, just like I am, or like all of you. We don't have to, the thing is, if we agree on every single thing, we would be in a cult, and that's dangerous. Then we would go marching on and say, believe in this and this and this and this. That's crazy. And people do that. And people get killed over that or murder people because they don't believe in whatever you believe in. It's not a good thing. So yeah. Okay. I don't know. I guess I got a bit angry with somebody attacking Tommy because I love Tommy. He's a brother to me. I've known him for years. As far as um, I've never actually talked to him, like on the phone or anything like that. But he's always to me he's always been on it or expressed himself in an honest way without yelling, right? That's what I love about people who don't yell. When you stop, when you don't yell and you just say it earnestly or honestly, then I'll sit back and listen, you know, because you know, I don't claim to know everything. Whoever does say, "Oh, I know all this," well, what if you're wrong, right? Or what if somebody else doesn't believe in that? Then, you know, arguments start, and that's fine. If you want to argue about it, it's fine, but eventually, it's your own journey, right? This is the way I think about it. So, um, yeah, I just didn't like what he was doing to Tommy. Um, so, but Zeus got Tommy Rogers, Happy Joy Joy. You all came in, and I love you all. I guess I just wanted to come in and express my anger towards somebody that was attacking Tommy Rogers, and I just he's like a brother to me, even though we come from a different place, just like all of you, we all come from different places, but in a way, you're all brothers to me. So, with truth. So, looks like yes, good Zeus got yeah. Stay strong, man. Put your put your muscles up. Stay strong, man. That's that's what I do. That's what we all have to do. So, people will attack you in some way, and when they do it, just try to stay calm. Even though I haven't sometimes, but if you stay calm, let them vent, because that's all really what they're doing. Um, yeah, truth is free, is what I say. Truth is free. So it's meaning when I say truth is free, it's free within your own journey. Truth is free, like you can speak out about whatever you've been through in your own experience, in your own life, and what you're going through in your own life. And that's just part of all of our journeys. Nothing wrong with speaking out, but just, the bad thing is don't attack anybody. Then then it becomes sort of like war or whatever you want to call it. It's like fighting. It's not good for anybody. It's negativity. So, yeah. Okay. It's 4:49 p.m. here. I just wanted to, I guess I came on the live stream to release a little bit of anger and enjoy everyone else's comments. Um, uh, Sue Scott, Happy Joy Joy, um, Tommy Rogers. He left. I guess he's a bit tired or something. I love you all. So David Banner, thank you for going on live. I know you're not in here, but thank you for going on live, and it was very very good. I always love David Banner's live streams. So yeah, so that was great. So I wanna end in a positive note. So I want everyone here to find positivity if you don't feel it. So I love you all. I love you all very much. And and you know, we all have sometimes we have a dark place where we go to, but find your inner self to be a good person, or to at least what I tell my girlfriend is we let's communicate. Let's communicate about maybe if we have a difference. Let's communicate. I want and talk calmly. And me and my girlfriend learned how to do that. It takes time, right? Because when you have differences within yourself, you feel like you need to yell over somebody to make them go on your side. You don't have to do that. Just stay calm and listen, you know. And when you listen, when you stop and listen and them let people talk, then you might understand them better, and then you might you might bring your guard down, or you will bring your guard down if you have a guard, so to speak. And then when you do that, then you learn about somebody else's experience. And so, yeah, Zeus God, be the Jesus in you. My girlfriend believes in Jesus, and she's Catholic, or not Catholic, but Christian. So I understand what she's talking about and everything, because I grew up Catholic, and I've learned about Christianity and all that. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, Zeus God. So yeah, and my girlfriend and myself, we've talked about this many times, and she's really cool. We all we both have an understanding of where we're coming from. So the good thing is we've learned that we do have differences in our experience in our life, and that's what learning about somebody else is important, because when you start learning about somebody else, you're like, oh, I didn't know that. You know, when you have an open mind, I didn't know that, and I want to, you know, I've learned from so many other people about different things. I'm like, wow, and that makes me think, right? And that's what critical thinking is really all about. It's just trying to discern for yourself if you want to go down that path of this way, that way, or that way, there, or that way, or this way, or that way. Then when you choose it, it's because you've actually thought about it. Say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go try to go down this path. And if it's wrong, I'll change it. Right. Yeah. The goodness in your heart, right? That's right, Zeus Scott. The goodness in your heart. That's really important. I'm glad you made that point, because, you know, if you have a good heart, or a loving heart, let's say, you trust your heart to that's part of your path. That's a big part of your path to in your journey in life, to seek truth, or to believe, to trust people, or anybody. That's a great point to make, Zeus Scott. It is home. It is, of course, it's home. It's your own home, right? Anyway, I'm going to text my girlfriend, make sure she's okay, or call my girlfriend and see if she's okay. I thought she was gonna come in here, but she hasn't. So yeah. So I've been on live for exactly 1 hour almost, exact over an hour. Um, but I just wanted to make this live stream because it did kind of make me angry that somebody was attacking Tommy Rogers because he's a brother of mine, so to speak, just like Zeus Scott is a brother. Happy Jojo is a brother. David Banner is a brother to me. And I just felt offended that he was doing that. And he was just slandering him, you know. And, like one thing I always say when people come into my channel is, I'm going to end the stream this way. In fact, I am going to end the stream right now. Yeah, I actually am going to end the stream. So the stream is going to end like this: treat other people the way you want to be treated. And, you know, that's it. That's basically it. I mean, it's it's about treating people the way you want to be treated, and respect other people the way you are. Be kind to each other, and if you're kind to each other, and respect, if you respect other people's differences, then it's okay. There's nothing wrong. We're not. I don't even know what the word perfect is, right? So I don't even know what perfect is. It's just your own journey. So be kind to each other and be kind to yourself. Thank you for joining my stream. Have a great evening, great day, great week, great life, and I'll do another live stream soon. So thank you for joining, everyone. I'll end the stream this way in a positive mode. So take care, all. I love you all.